So what's some of the basic advice, or what's some of the starting advice that you have for people that you come in contact with or you're working with?
Yeah, that's a great question. And the advice I tend to give clients as I meet them is, one, this is a long road ahead. I mean, I can't emphasize that long enough. And when you think about the entire cycle that someone goes through, and you desperately want to believe that if you just pay the right person, everything's going to be okay. It doesn't work that way. You go from identifying that you have a problem to potentially having an intervention, then detox, then you go into inpatient care, then you go into IOP facility, then you're transitioning from getting sober to integrating back into society, and then you're moving forward.
Yeah.
And one of the challenges that I found in dealing with both the families and the loved one who's in recovery is there's almost this dichotomy. When you're going in through recovery, they very much stress this notion of one day at a time. Just do what you can one day at a time, which for getting sober is completely crucial. And I completely understand it. But when you're starting to think about finances, I mean, the important thing about finances is one day at a time does not work. When it comes to finances, time is actually an ally of yours. But the reason that I have found that most families and those in recovery struggle with finances is because they're no longer to think long term. Right now, if they can just to get through the day and survive, that's a win.